Greetings, Benjamin J. from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, here's that new 999 and tin litho consist that just showed up. And I've put a few drops of oil on everything just to make sure everything was intact and running. A lot of it was bent. A lot of the axles were bent, in fact. And then this car was in that bag of parts. It was missing its wheels. Fortunately, I've got wheels and axles, and it came with 2 wheels and a bent axle. So I've put the new axles on it, got the new wheels on it, and it's going to be its first trip around the rail. So I've done nothing to it at all yet. I put a few drops of oil on the locomotive, oiled the paint, very lightly wiped them down just to make sure that I wanted to see, how bad this stuff really was up close. And it's far from perfect, but it's running, it's original, and it was real cheap. That's the nice thing about this. Also gives you lots of tin litho parts. Anyway, like I said, this was just I don't know what it was. Obviously the body's missing. It's just a flat car now. But it was missing the wheels and the axles. Actually came with 2 wheels and 1 bent axle. So I put new wheels on it. Everything else has been wiped down, oiled. Let's see how this runs. Marx 999 from eBay, original tin litho set. So, far from perfect, but it's running really well. It'll clean up nice. It's never going to be perfect, but it was inexpensive. It's a complete original set. And always fun to bring one of these old things back to life. Now, this thing's been sitting probably as long as I've been alive. It has been sitting for a very, very, very long time. And most of these are from a wind-up set. So obviously it wasn't original to this locomotive, although it is an original tin litho set. So like I said, this is what I really wanted, was focus on this, was this tender with the ladder on the back. You very rarely see them. I've only seen 2 of them, and it isn't very common. Anyway, I saw that, so I wanted this one more than anything else. The 999 is in really decent shape. There's no physical damage to it at all. I've installed the rear truck. I've installed a headlight, some cursory cleaning, a few drops of oil. Everything else got a bit of oil and just wiped it down. So it'll take a bit of work to get this cleaned up. But even so, the gondola can go directly on the tin litho consist, as this probably can as well. It's an original box car. This, not sure. I've got to pull the body off. It's got a big dent in the side here, as you can probably tell. I got to pop that dent out. This, I have no idea what it's going to wind up as, but at least it's complete and rolling. And of course, the tender was what I was really after. And this is going to clean up all right. And like I said, I wanted that ladder on the back. And of course, the 999. It's complete. It's got its front and rear trucks now. I replaced the headlight. It seems to be running fine. The only way to tell, of course, is to run it and see what happens over a period of time. So anyway, I'm pleased with it. 25 bucks on eBay, and the couplers alone are worth that much. So as I always stress, don't overlook the junk. This was originally listed at $45, or best offer, and I made the guy an offer and he accepted it. So don't be afraid to make offers on this stuff. It's far from perfect, but in just a few hours, literally, if that. Once you get this oiled, lube tuned, cleaned up a bit, it's going to be a nice original set. It's not perfect, but then again, it's 80 years old. So I'll take this around one more time. The engine is running just absolutely perfectly. Nice and smooth. The light bulb was missing, as was one of the screws, and the rear truck, of course. So I stuck the rear truck on it and put a few drops of oil on it. It's up and running, put a new light bulb in it, actually running really well. Take this a bit faster. So an original nice set, you can't beat it. So running really well. Anyway, I just want to do a follow-up video on this. $9.99 from eBay with an original tin litho set. Excuse me. So, it's not perfect, and it'll take a few hours to get it cleaned up. Excuse me again. But it's going to be a good running original tin litho set when it's finished. So I just want to do a follow-up video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.